My name is Michael Burke, and I'm the Director of Client Services at One Safe Place, and I also run our One Safe Place Camp Hope program. I got the opportunity to share today about my aha moment. Several of our staff members saw this was coming to town and said, you should go share about Camp Hope since it's a big part of your life. So I was able to come in and share that Redding has some good news to offer. We've gotten some bad press lately, and it's really cool that Mutual of Omaha is here sharing what's good in our community. Shasta County has 2 weeks of Camp Hope that happens up in Siskiyou County, about 2-hour drive north.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have worked with kids a lot with camp.
Have you? Well, this is a little different because we deal with kids who have been exposed to domestic violence, sexual assault, and child abuse.
Wow.
So these are kids that would never have the opportunity to go to what I would call it's a Christian camp when we're there. So it's kind of it's not every child that gets the opportunity to go to this camp up there.
Right.
But when we're there, it's a secular camp. We're a values-based camp, and it's the children that we have in the program. We raise all the money locally, so no child has any cost associated with it. We take 44 teenagers to help us take care of the 100 campers. So it's building not only resiliency in the campers, but it's also in the teens.
It's just for a week at a time?
Yeah, there's 2 weeks. One is for 8 to 11-year-olds, and we take 50, and the other one's for 12 to 14-year-olds. And the first week's more of your traditional camp. We never leave site. We do horseback riding and s'mores and campfires and hikes and fishing and water slides. And the next week we do high adventure camp. So we actually take them out on the Trinity River and go whitewater rafting. We spend 2 nights outdoors under the stars.
Amazing. Yeah. A lot of these kids have never had that experience.
No, and you watch at the beginning of the week and you see their faces, you know, when they're getting on the bus and they're scared and they're frightened and they haven't been in this environment. Some haven't even been out of Redding. And here they're getting on a bus and going up, and by 6 days later we've had kids basically tell us that at the beginning of the week they had no hope. They asked one boy, what do you want to do with your life? He said, why would I make plans? I'm going to wind up dead or in jail.
Wow.
6 days later I asked the same kid, what are you going to do with your life? He said, I want to come back and be a youth leader. I want to help others learn from the mistakes that I made.
I mean, it's probably one of those things that 10 to 15 years, hopefully this tour will still be going on, and these kids are going to be the ones that come back and say, my aha moment was when I was 12 years old at this camp called Camp Hope. You know?
That would be ideal.
Yeah.
It changed me personally because as a journalist I used to work at the paper, and as a journalist you're kind of involved in everything, but you don't really get involved in anything. And as a community member working for a nonprofit, I wanted a job where I could really be involved with something. And I've seen Camp Hope change the lives of people. I've seen people who come to camp kind of distant and scared, and 6 days later come out stronger and believing in themselves and each other. They get to see that the community loves and cares about them. It's changed me personally and the way I do my job, because I've actually got to see that what we're doing is making our community better.